Hello. Welcome to Mash Debaters. My name is DeAndre Robinson, and happy International Podcast Day.
We lost.
We
lost. Damn those impractical jokers.
Oh, it was rigged from the beginning. It was rigged.
Anyway,
I want to recount.
These are my friends. Say hello, friends.
Okay, apparently it's your boy Evan Emataki, and I totally was gonna say, shout out to Eminem for opening his restaurant in Detroit, Mom's Spaghetti. For those who don't know what it is, it's from the song "Lose Yourself," and I can make a joke here, but it's been done a million times. So, welcome to the show.
Yay! Hey guys, it's your girl Cam. Yes, I said it that way because Dre thinks this is better, without us actually knowing in advance when to be ready. But yeah, we did lose the podcast awards. It's cool though. We gonna act like we're not salty. We know you love us. Just act like it. You know what I mean? And hit us up.
Hey, this is your boy CJ, aka the choreographer for movie Magic Mike.
So, welcome to Mash Debaters, home of community debates. We debate the most likely topics, just like the one topic we have today. So, as premature as it was, yes, we did lose the comedy award for People's Choice Awards. That went to Tell Them Something. We had Brian Quinn from the Impractical Jokers. It is what it is. We will.
Congratulations,
yeah. I mean, we will be back. We'll be back next week. I mean, next year. I mean, Listen. For the first full year that we did this, we were nominated for 5 awards. I mean, that's nothing. That's nothing to smirk at. I mean, we were nominated for 5 awards. We didn't win any of them, but we were nominated for 5 awards.
Hey, we still got nominated though. Right?
Yeah, I mean, listen, it is what it is. We're nominated for 5 awards. I mean, So next year we'll get better. We'll do the same thing. We'll try to win it again. All right.
Will we?
Are we gonna get better or do the same thing?
I was just like, are you gonna probably change on my behalf?
We could be better. We are live. We're doing this for the second time this week. We are live on more than one platform. Last week we did it just on my page. However, we are live on my page as well, our YouTube page.
I saw that we're live on Twitter too.
And Twitter.
Oh, for reals?
Yes. So
don't say for reals like you use Twitter. You don't even use Twitter like that.
You don't use social media.
I got that notification that I was live on Twitter. I was like, I'm live on Twitter.
Yeah. So big shout out to everybody that's watching this.
This time to shout out my mama. Hey, mama. Just kidding.
Right. All right. So we're gonna do the one topic today. That's really about it. So we're gonna get right into it. Our first topic, our one and only topic, is the best stripper movie.
Just like my name, my choice is the only strip club movie that matters, or stripper movie that matters. If you haven't seen it, I don't know what you're doing with your life. Unless you're Caucasian, then I understand. But
what the fuck?
I said what I said.
You're right. You're right, though.
With that being said, my movie is Players Club.
Make the money. Don't let it make you.
Right. First of all, as I always say whenever I bring up something where he was involved, rest in peace to my man Bernie Mac, okay? Because he played a crucial role in making this movie what the fuck it was. This is the perfect balance between life lessons, comedy, stripping, and more comedy. Like, it's fantastic. It's a fantastic movie. It's hilarious the whole time, but by the time you're done, you're just like, should have did better with your life. Like, there's life lessons in there. You go chasing money the wrong way, you're going to end up fucked up. Talking about, I just came to dance for y'all. That's it. And so, if you don't know, I can't help you figure it out. Like, it just is what it is.
Oh shit, this one's easy. You know, I can't fuck with it. This movie is amazing. You know, it introduced me to one of my first loves, fucking Lisa Ray. Oh yeah, beautiful. And and I was supposed to start with my boy, rest in peace, with Bernie Mac. like a dollar bill. he is.
Shut him.
He is ridiculous. Dollar Bill is amazing, but no, this is an all around great movie. It has a little bit of everything sprinkled in. And you definitely need to pay attention and watch and get them life lessons. Because this will save you. It will save your ass a lot of fucking drama and heartache. But man, and it has some good stripping in it too. It's right.
And yeah, she's just right. I can't fuck with this movie. Listen, I was so pissed off that I couldn't get this fucking movie. All right, I wanted this movie so bad that
me too.
Listen, my pick, I just didn't give a fuck. I'm not gonna lie.
We know. By your pick, right? We know.
Listen, my pick, I just didn't give a damn. I just picked a movie that was for the culture, basically. However, I wanted Players Club. They said, listen, Bernie Mac was my top 3 to 5 comedians of all time. I love Bernie Mac, hands down. However, a lot of people passed away too. Shout out to AJ Johnson, Anthony Johnson, that just passed away a couple weeks ago. He was the door bouncer.
Lil Man.
She got Charlie Murphy was in this movie. Charlie Murphy. You have
we lost so many greats.
Yeah, Tiny Lester. You have Zeus in this movie, who's the big bouncer boy as well. So you have a lot of people that passed away in this movie. It's a black classic. I love this fucking movie. Yeah, I can't fuck with it.
So I was looking over when I first watched. I had never seen this movie, obviously, because I'm quite. Listen, I've never seen this movie, and I'm actually really glad that I have seen this movie. Other than the fact that it was really choppy when I was trying to watch it completely legally. It's a good movie. This cast fucking huge. Like Ice Cube, which I didn't realize it was an Ice Cube thing. Fucking a young Terrence Howard is in this. Jamie Foxx, obviously, which Jamie Foxx, y'all didn't even mention Jamie Foxx. Jamie Foxx in this motherfucker. One of my favorite things, John Amos is in this. And he plays
Good Times.
Yeah, and he's a guy I always enjoy seeing in movies. He was in Psych, yeah, or not Phase on Love.
No, but Phase on Love was his movie though.
Oh yes, but Phase on Love is in this. That was his partner. When I was looking through the cast, the most the random thing that jumped out to me, it credited as Guy, Master P. This Cam, I can't give it. I can't fuck with it because I didn't get to fully enjoy it because the movie kept freezing on me. So I felt like, but hey, Lisa Ray. First and foremost, CJ, I get it. Listen, when I watch stripper movies, I'm in it for the titties, and it did not disappoint. I'm being real.
My wife thing to say.
My wife was in it for the titties too, so don't get mad at me. With that being said, no, Cam, solid pick, definitely better than 2 of the 4 movies that were picked today.
I also want to say shout out to Michael Clark Duncan as well. He passed away as well. Like there's a lot of great that passed away in the movie. All right.
Oh yeah,
Now that we've given everyone a chance to talk, I just want to let y'all know, every time we sell any merch or make any money from the show, I demand that all of y'all go, money. Yeah. I will stick with my classic, which is I need money. So anytime people buy merchandise, you're feeding my habits. Okay, because I on the show, they go watch you.
Hey, listen, I'll probably go to order food in the middle of this taping. So, hey, for those who don't know at home, I am fat, not PH fat, F fat. Okay, listen, I can eat and eat some more. They talk about money. Yeah, it's chicken wings. Yeah.
Not chicken wings.
The
price of chicken wings. You still eating chicken wings?
Yo, chicken wings is expensive. It's
not
expensive.
Not in Philly. Yeah. I just came back from Philly. Yeah. I got 4 wing fries for $5. I was happy as shit.
It falls off the truck.
It doesn't matter. Yo, real shit.
It fell on the floor. He picked it up. He went.
I'm trying to tell people. You only eat Philly chicken wings like New York pizza, and that's like you can't blow on it. That shit is hot.
Yeah.
That shit is burning hot.
Yeah.
If it's cold, it's not that good, but it gets hot as hell. All right, so like I said, right, I was pissed off that I had to not get Players Club. I want Players Club Battle Shit, and then I realized something about myself is that I don't watch a lot of stripper movies, and that's on me. I feel bad for myself.
Not that's on me.
It was on me. I'm watching a lot of stripper movies, so the movie I pick, I'm not. Gonna
Yeah, you do. He said I got a tasteful palate.
The movie I picked was Chocolate City.
We sell fantasy, not sex.
I'm not gonna lie to you. Chocolate City is the black version of another movie that's coming up. And the reason why I picked it, because two reasons. One, I couldn't pick Players Club. Two, I did it for the culture. I want to see more black. So I picked Chocolate City. Chocolate City is about a kid that's in school. He needed money because his mom was laying on bills. He needed the lightest one. He needed to pay for school. What's the guy from Spawn name again? Guy's name.
Michael Jai White.
Yeah, Michael Jai White. Michael Jai White came up to him. Michael Jai White came up to him. He's like, "Yo, you want to be a stripper?" First thing he did, he killed his first act. He was sex chocolate. It was sex. No, it wasn't sexual chocolate. It was like sex chocolate. and he killed.
Should have been sexual chocolate.
All right. So sex chocolate.
That boy good.
Sexy chocolate.
Yeah. Yo, it had what's that? Tyson Diggs, and it was like one of the best black models of all time.
You mean Tyson Beckford?
Tyson Beckford. Yeah, Tyson Beckford. It had Genuine in the movie. No, I said Tyson Diggs, but yeah, it had Genuine in the movie, like pre cocaine habit. It had it had Carmel Electra in it.
Did you say Carmel?
I heard you say Carmel Electra.
Carmen Electra was in this movie.
Cam, I'm glad we heard the same thing.
Real shit. Real shit.
Dre had to go high, man. He can't get no names right now.
Yo, listen, real shit. It had the sister, his girlfriend from school was actually the sister in Everybody Hates Chris. I did not know that at all. That's shocking to me. However, again, I'm prepared to go last when we do the rankings at the end of this. However, I just need to pick something that was for the culture. I picked Chocolate City.
I'm gonna be 100% honest with you, man. I gave you shit on this. This movie wasn't terrible. It wasn't great, but it wasn't bad. It's funny how all stripping stuff starts with college. Moral of the story: don't go to college. No, go to college, please. Go to college. As a guy who's about to graduate from college in 2 months, go to college.
No, before you go to college, just something before you go to college, take some stripping classes so you can be ready for that stage of your life.
Exactly.
Dre, you hit the fucking nail on the head. This is literally just the black version of a movie that is going to come up later, even though the a part of that movie came out a couple years before. Surprisingly good cast. Outside of that, it was okay. Carmen Electra was great. I love Carmen Electra. She ages like a brick. But Vivica A. Fox, man. I got to give it up to Vivica A. Fox because she was my favorite part of the movie.
What the moral compass?
No, immoral. I don't give a shit. It's Vivica Fox. You are 100% right. So it's got Michael Jai White, which it's weird seeing him in this coming from Spawn. Tyson Beckford, obviously. It's got motherfucking D. Ray Davis, which for those who watch Wild and Out or anything comedy wise, D. Ray Davis is huge. And then Genuine, man. It's funny how Genuine is tied to stripper movies because of something that happens in my movie as well. But Genuine makes a song that just so happens to coincide with a lot of things stripping. So we'll talk a little bit more about that in a pick soon to be named. So Dre, it's not bad, but it's not good.
So you guys have already said it. But you guys are missing a very important part. Yes, this is the chocolate version, the black version of a movie that we're all familiar with and will be mentioned later. What you guys don't mention is the difference. There's a reason that another one had to be made in a chocolate version. And that's because this one is on 2 and 4, and the first one was on 1 and 3. And if you know,
Oh, wow.
Jesus Christ.
Oh, she went there.
watch them again and tell me I'm wrong. Like,
I ain't watching them every year.
Say you got a rhythm.
I'll take your word for it. I never watch either one of them again.
Oh God.
with that being said, I, at that time in my life, liked that they made a chocolate version. But now that I've seasoned a bit more, it makes no difference. It makes no difference. Besides the fact, again, 1 and 3, 2 and 4. Of course, 2 and 4. I like even numbers. So 2 and 4 is what I naturally gravitate to. However, with that being said, if this movie was never made, I'd be alright.
I would too. I'm not gonna lie. I would too.
You said you picked this one for the culture. The one, no other black movie you gonna pick? None.
Name one of the black.
This is kind of garbage.
Name one of the black movie that's with those strippers.
I don't know. I didn't look.
My point exactly.
I was
How's
there.
CJ gonna call him out and then have
Yeah.
no
My
facts
point-
to back it up?
No,
My point exactly.
I didn't. No,
Yeah.
I asked a straight up question. You really couldn't find none? You just picked the first one and rolled off the line.
Because that's the
I was
only one.
asking.
It was Cam's the mind. That's it.
Yeah.
No, for real, if you Google black stripper movie, the entire top of the section says my choice.
Mhm.
Yeah.
That's
And then
it.
afterwards, way down, it lists his choice.
Wait
There's
up.
no other black stripper movies.
All right.
Yeah, I think that's it. I think we ran the gambit on that.
That's-
Wow. All right. Anyways. All right. First off, I gotta say, this movie started off creepy as shit. Like, for real. Like, how you gonna approach a motherfucker in the bathroom while you take a piss?
yeah.
Yeah. Look, yeah, they gonna hand him a fuck. I swear he didn't even wash his hands before he tried to hand him the card. Like, but you your bullshit card away from me with your fucking pissy fingers. I'll be bad as shit. Man. No, I ain't touching it. No, I ain't touching it.
Like to be approached at inconvenient times.
No.
Now I'm holding my dick. No, don't be talking to me. I don't want to do talking to me while I'm holding my dick. Like, I'm sorry. And then, like, at least wash your hands.
Wanted to hold it for you.
Yeah. Hell no. Fuck that. Yeah. Like, no. No, I don't know you like that, fam. But like, yeah, he didn't wash his hands before he handed him the card or nothing. Like, look, just set it down and I'll get it later. No.
It's
Yeah, no, that shit.
bond.
Yeah,
Like,
no,
what
that
people-
shit freaked me out.
But white people used to go like this. It's a bond.
Hell yeah. No, I'm not down with that. Nope. But other than that, the movie, like the beginning of the movie, actually started off really good. It was some good humor, good character development. You start liking these people, and then like the movie just fell the fuck off. It got boring as fuck. It got kind of hard to watch. But couldn't stand and couldn't pay attention. There was nothing going on. It was just complete weak sauce. It kind of made me mad though, because it started off so well, and plus that's D. Ray Davis in it. I love me some D. Ray Davis, but and fucking Michael J. White. That's my fucking that's my dude right there. But I felt bad at how bad the movie was. They could have did so much more with this.
Hey, this movie spawned a sequel though.
Yeah, definitely did. Trying to see.
Dami is good. Dami is good.
Can I also
You're
say
not wrong.
that Michael J. White is not who I had in mind for Chocolate and Sexy. He is chocolate and sexy, but he's supposed to be this scary,
Cam was thinking
He's
of the Old
always
Spice guy.
screaming and like using that scary deep voice for shit. and then all of a sudden you ain't got your shirt on. I'm very confused. Like I was just like, sir, this that I'm used to.
This motherfucker came out with a vest and a cowboy.
I was just like, you're supposed to be like Ellen in Medea movies or something. You're not supposed to.
Wait, what?
Let's recast Chocolate City. Michael B. Jordan and the Old Spice guy.
Look at Michael J.
Damn.
catalog. Look at a lot of the movies and
Yeah.
shows he's done.
Spawn, Never Back Down.
He always gets to a point where he has to yell at someone in that deep voice when he talks like this. That's what
Hey.
he's for. He has like a very particular sound when he like yells at you or like uses that voice. And it's very like, oh shit, this is supposed to be serious. Like that you're supposed to get that feeling. And I'm just like, all of a sudden this man ain't got no shirt on. I was just like, what the fuck is this? Like I don't like the
most of his movies you don't have a shirt on.
I don't like when you don't be using the voice.
So, I have 4 honorable mentions, but they're not movies. They're just scenes that involve stripping from movies. I don't give a shit. That's why they're honorable mentions. Listen. First off, the strip scene from Jessica Alba in Sin City. I don't give a fuck. She don't get naked. It's hot. From Dusk Till Dawn, Selma Hayek striptease is hot. Cradle to the Grave, Gabrielle Union striptease is hot. But the one that takes the cake for me for some fucking reason is in We Are the Millers when Jennifer fucking Aniston is stripping for the Mexican drug kingpin. Oh my god. Yeah, I don't know. Hey, it is what it is. My pick is Magic Mike XXL.
I got a little treat for y'all tonight. We're gonna see if he still got some magic in that mic.
Now listen, yes, it is the whitest movie on this list, with the exception of maybe CJ's. But however, this movie has a fantastic cast. It has a better cast to me than the first one. Obviously, there's Channing Tatum. Matt Bomer comes back, who Matt Bomer is in a lot of different things. Gabriel Iglesias, my favorite comedian, is in this. For my wrestling fans, Kevin Nash, Joe Manganiello, who married Sofia Vergara.
Wow.
Why you do that like that, bro?
It's got Michael Strahan for some fucking reason. Jada Pinkett Smith, Twitch from fucking
Your favorite person?
Twitch from Dancing with the Stars, or So You Think You Can Dance. The person who I can separate their work from their personality. Amber Heard, fantastic in movies, shit ass individual in real life. And then Donald Glover, aka Childish Gambino, who inspired my Instagram name, aka Childish Hambino. This movie is set 3 years after the first one. The former Kings of Tampa minus Matthew McConaughey, all right, come back to meet up with Channing Tatum, basically, and they're like, hey, we're getting the band back together. We're going down to Myrtle Beach for the stripper convention. Yes, there's stripper conventions. Along the way, they stop off in Jacksonville to hang out with Jada Pinkett Smith and to find an MC for their event. And then it ends up with a fantastic stripping montage that just so happens to involve male strippers. Whatever. It's a great movie to me. I liked it. My wife liked it. My wife liked it maybe a little too much. But with that being said, with that being said, there's some scenes in there that I'm just like, God damn, like, okay. But no, this to me is it's an enjoyable movie, and I get that it's a movie about male strippers. I don't care. I liked it.
I like that you like this, Stanley. I feel like that's great. I hope you save some of those clips and you practice and you can surprise your wife.
The genuine pony dance.
Any one of them jokes, whichever one you can complete safely, is what I would advise. Look, he was doing all types of lifting and flipping, and there's a lot of stuff in this movie. Okay, and if you fuck around, you have
CJ with the vacuum cleaner.
No, we're not mentioning that anymore. With that being said, technically in the chat you wrote XL, so your choice doesn't even exist.
You shut it. Yeah, it was. Yeah.
And so I searched. I was like, was there an XL between the original and that double XL? You wasted a lot of time. I just want you to know that.
Cam, for you and only you, I'm sorry I wasted your time. If it was CJ, I wouldn't have cared.
So I was just like, what the fuck?
No, I knew better.
With that being said, I mean, like, there's a reason a second Magic Mike was made. there are good parts. There are parts where you're just like, okay, they do. I feel like this is one of those where they actually do the role of a stripper justice. Like, they do the tricks and shit, and it takes a lot of physical strength to be a stripper. People really sleep on the fact that being a stripper is not fucking easy.
You got to be strong.
Shape and or fashion. Okay?
And being a good stripper.
And look good while doing it, not making all these crazy, strenuous faces. It's very difficult, okay, to look sexy and do what they do. Okay? And not look like you're taking a shit and do what they do. That's very hard, okay? I know. I take those classes. Look on my face while I'm doing it. Like I'm taking a shit. It's not good. So, kudos to those people. Yes, I made that up. I don't look like I'm taking a shit, but you get my point. Some people do. And so I do like that Channing Tatum, and there are other dancers in this that do a very good job. I feel now, knowing what I know now about Jada Pinkett Smith, her role in this is perfect.
There is also a character named Augustus, which is short. It's sort of similar to August, and we all know she had an entanglement with August. Entanglement with August.
Entanglement with August. So
I will say my favorite part of this movie was Donald Glover. I'm sorry, but
before I love Donald Glover, but before we move on, he cheats, you cheat, and then y'all come together and act like nobody cheated. I love that. Shout outs to the Smiths. Anyway. Look.
Here's the situation. My parents went away for a week's vacation.
Listen, I am not even rich enough to be in a business. So it is what it is. But overall, not a bad movie. There's like a little bit of dancing in the beginning. There's in the middle when they're at with Jada, and then there's the end, and the rest is just a waste of my fucking time. Like, there's not enough stripping in this stripper movie to make it to like. Listen, they were very cheap with the stripping in the stripper movie. Let's put it like that.
All right, yeah. Yeah, now I've never seen the movie before because, just didn't want to. But it was way better than I expected it to be. The dancing was on point, and it was funny as shit. So like, it's just not my thing. It's not something I ever watch again. I'm never gonna be sitting around looking for a movie to watch. And be like, damn, let's put on that Magic Mike. Like, no, that's not gonna happen.
Sure, CJ likes titties. Noted.
Yeah, but it was an alright movie. Shit,
Men have titties.
Yeah.
Shit, you damn right.
Yeah, no, there was moves, not titties.
Moves.
Yeah.
Moves the titties. Moves your titties.
Nah, man, I want some titties, not man boobs. There's a big difference.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah. I mean, like, if you let them get big enough, they're just like the originals.
Now we're talking about Jesus Christ, CJ.
Poor Marilyn on your shirt, just bouncing on your titty.
I know. Come on, Marilyn. Show him, girl. Show him, girl.
God, Marilyn just holding on for dear life and shit.
She's just like,
it's my last nauseous. Anyway, so as far as movies goes, fuck the stripping. Magic Mike is actually a pretty, not a bad movie. I'm with TJ though. If I have I'm not going to be like, oh shit, I'm bored. Let's watch Magic Mike or Chocolate City. By the way, however,
because you are a straight man, you don't want to watch a movie with male strippers. I get it.
Yeah. Okay. Anyway, so there's the only thing that Cam took it from me is the fact that it's a little more rhythm in Chocolate City than Magic Mike. All right, the dancing to me in Magic Mike is better. The honest truth, that's the only thing that's better about Chocolate City than Magic Mike. Magic Mike is a better movie overall. It really is. I'll give it that. However, though, the dancing wise, I feel like a lot of people will like Magic Chocolate City more than Magic Mike.
XXL.
And God is truth, I forgot his name from Chocolate City who was in Coach Carter. I forgot his name. He was Coach Carter.
I think it's like Ricky Richard or something like that. It's something
Coach
Richard.
Carter. Was it like My Cousin Skeeter or something like that? Like he went from Disney he went from Disney to stripping.
The movie I chose was Hustlers.
The game is rigged, and it does not reward people who play by the rules.
If you don't know, the movie is based on a true story. Loosely based on a true story. Now, first off, I don't condone what they were doing. I understand it, but I don't condone it. All right. Now, with that being said, I really like this movie. Dude, like, I love the strippers in this movie. There's a variety of strippers. It's not just like all white or all black. Variety of different body types, variety of different nationalities. Yeah, so I was all about it. Yeah, so I love a buffet. Bang. Yes, this movie had a great cast.
Really, Evan?
Yeah, motherfucker.
I love a buffet.
A variety.
For real. Hey, man, never mind. All right. Try to keep it classy. All right. This movie had this is a great movie about great movie, fucking amazing storyline about fucking drugs, money, betrayal. And great cast, including fucking J-Lo. Constance Wu from she's from Crazy Rich Asians and Fresh Off the Boat. There was Lizzo, Cardi B, Keke Palmer, Lily Reinhart from Riverdale, and of course Julia Stiles, who used to be cute. Anyways, the soundtrack of this movie is fucking banging. Soundtrack is fucking off the fucking hook. Now, the characters. First off, just say the Ramona character. Hate that bitch. All right. Anyways, this movie is about a group of strippers who are gonna, after start murder crash and they, and all the strip clubs start losing money, they ran together and start robbing people. They started fucking getting drunk, drugging up, and robbing the shit out of them. Now, Ramona, played by J-Lo, the one who puts the fucking groups together, and then ends up being their downfall because she's a selfish piece of shit. Right. I don't know. This movie shows how fucking down everyone can be when things are going right, and how quickly a motherfucker will fucking snitch on your ass and betray you when things are going south. Personally, I think it's a pretty good movie. Like, everyone should watch it at least once. But I really like it.
This is not a bad movie. First time we're watching it, not a bad movie. I'm gonna say something very, very controversial. I don't give a damn. It's funny how this movie about strippers that drug men, and Cardi B's in it.
Thank you. I was waiting for that shit. I was like, oh, so this is like Cardi B in the back.
Yeah. It's not about her.
Surprise!
It's not about her
it was actually loosely based off Cardi B.
You stupid.
Only reason we know that's not true because the person it is loosely based off of came forward after the movie came out.
Right. No, yeah.
They tried to sue him.
So yeah, this is so that's one thing. Second thing is, so this technically qualifies as a stripper movie. I'm not gonna lie, this is probably be my number 2. However, though, I don't feel like this don't have a stripper vibe to me, I guess. And I guess because it's more outside of
it feels
of
escorty.
Yeah, it's like more escorty than the strippers, and that's the only thing about this movie. Because look, Chocolate City, Magic Mike, definitely Players Club because the movie's about the strip club. It's all on the stripper. It's all on the strip club. This movie, as Evan said, definitely feel like more escort than stripper. However, though, because this movie is way better than Magic Mike and Chocolate City, by default, it's gonna get number 2 for me.
I'll take it.
So, oh, shout out. No, I know I just bagged on Cardi B because again, she drug men, and I guess that's cool for her. However, Lizzo and Cardi B surprisingly gave really good performances in this movie. There was actually pretty good actresses in this
surprisingly.
movie.
Acting. I'm like.
Acting, yeah.
What do you mean surprisingly?
Yeah. Acting. Lizzo played her part fucking perfectly. She was
I share his hair. Yeah.
The blue cheese fucking shaking.
They surprisingly gave a good performance. Again, my only downfall about this is that it feels like Evan said, more escorty than strippery.
I know my wife just left a comment about Hustlers All the Way, but I'm gonna do what DeAndre kind of did. He said he gonna do something that's kind of different. The only good things about this movie are Keke Palmer and Lily Reinhart. Fuck the rest of the movie. And one reason why this movie is worse for me. Fuck Cardi B. I can't stand Cardi B. Anything Cardi B's in, I'm done. I don't care. This movie, it don't matter how good the story was, how good the acting was, Constance Wu was fantastic, whatever, cool. Fuck Cardi B. I can't stand her. It's worse for me than Beyonce, to be 100% honest. I'd watch Dreamgirls before I'd watch Cardi B in a movie.
Listen, wow, bro.
Listen. All with that being said, though, this movie's gonna get number 4 for me because of Cardi B. However, this movie was better than Chocolate City, in my opinion. This is the best directed / acted movie out of all of them because it's less a stripper movie as much as it is just a regular movie. With that being said, like Dre pointed out, it does feel more escorty than it does stripper because there are stripper moments in there, but this kind of falls into the same situation with Magic Mike XXL. There's some stripping in the middle, some stripping in the beginning, some stripping at the end, blah blah blah. But then it's like there's filler points, and I couldn't get it. I don't like this movie, and like I said, I have personal reasons why I don't like it. Dre, like you said though, Lizzo, fantastic. But to me, the best parts of this movie was Lily Reinhart and Keke Palmer, and even having someone like Jennifer Lopez play a good bad character, it didn't save it for me.
I don't know if she's a bad character. She's done more than an anti-hero.
There you go, anti-hero. That's a better way to put it. Yeah.
Hustlers got a lot of good reviews, and what I will say is, again, this is one of the movies where it actually puts some respect on what it takes to be an actual good stripper. Jennifer Lopez takes the lesson. She does the moves. She represents. And even in that, it's still scratching the surface on what some strippers can do. Okay. But that alone is saying something. So I will give it a point for the fact that they represented what it's like kind of to be a stripper very well. However, it is another, Evan is right, it is another one of the movies where it's not really about stripping for long. And I get it, the story, delves into what they do thereafter and all that other stuff, and is placed around right around when the economy is crashing in 07, 08. And so essentially the strip club just loses a lot of its Wall Street customers, and they go looking for other ways to make money. And the way they do that is to then rob the customers that are still coming. And I ain't mad at it. They rob the country, you rob them. Balance, karma, whatever you want to call it. So it is what it is. I think there's a point where they're making the drug that they're going to use to spike all these men stuff, and then they taste it, and I think they just pass out.
Yes.
And I thought that was hilarious. But to be honest, I ain't mad at it, but I'm not in love with it. It didn't give me nothing where I'm just like, oh my God, this was dope, or this was hilarious, or it it was kind of like, oh shit, okay, all right, the end. Like
That's one terrible person would say, "Oh,
yeah," and I was just like,
why you do that?
it had some points. It makes you really get invested in like this relationship between J-Lo and the other leading shorty, the Asian John, and then they make up and break up and make up and then break up, and then it looks like they're gonna make up, and then the movie's over. So you're just like, are y'all gonna be friends? And so again, I feel like they do justice in representing some parts of what it's like to be a stripper. I just really wish they would have delved into like, because it's like they're stripping, economy crashes, plan, and then they do this little montage where all they're doing is getting a guy and bringing him to the same bar, and getting a guy and bringing him to the same bar, and getting a guy and bringing him to the same bar. And I'm just like, y'all ate up all this time where you could have did character development and all this other stuff. And I was just kind of like, that's where you lost me. So
there was a lot of wasted time in the movie for sure.
Yeah, like it's like they spent a lot of time on certain things and then none on other parts. And so I'm just like, it just is what it is. But wasn't mad at it overall, just because straight up from the jump, J-Lo does this performance that kind of carries the whole fucking movie. So you're kind of just like, you're just hoping that's gonna show up again, and I think it doesn't. So like,
you like that performance?
Oh, I forgot to say shout out Usher in this.
For a J-Lo performed like routine, because again, one, I've taken aerial pole classes. And I've lived in Philadelphia and lived in Pennsylvania, been to like strip clubs in Philadelphia, and I now live in the metro Atlanta area. Oof. I have seen some amazing shit. Okay, and even then, even if you're not gonna, let's say we took the category of movies out, there are TV shows about stripping that go above and beyond this. Strippers and strip clubs, they do shit that you're just like, oh my, there's a reason money starts flying, because you're just like, what the heck was that? Like,
yes.
You're just like,
yes.
So
real shit.
On ceilings, they're falling from 30 feet in the air into a
helicopters.
Split. They do it. They're standing on top of each other, dropping like.
Swag surfing. Oh, she was great.
Yo, strippers can do amazing things. Okay, and I'd like to stress this even more and more, especially just in case some of y'all may be watching, go to strip clubs and decide to be cheap. Fuck y'all. Okay, as someone who just takes the classes, you have no idea how many bruises and sore arms and legs and burns, like rub burns, you get from trying to perfect these fucking things, or just even those bigger tricks where they're dropping from high heights and going upside down. That's very fucking dangerous, bro. And they do that shit, no harness, no mat, no nothing, and then you sit there and you spend no money. Fuck you. Like, that's on everything. With that being said, kudos to the women out there that do that, because I could never. I have a pole in my house, and that's about as far as I'm gonna get.
So real shit. I always have this conversation with people out here in Portland about strippers in the East Coast, especially in Atlanta and Philly. Now I know Atlanta's far better than Philly. However, Philly's far better than Portland. Now I know this is supposed to be the capital of strippers, and you can get fully naked and all that kind of bullshit here. Yeah, no. Listen, I've been to Stripper Olympics at Onyx. There's nothing to do with the stripper. There's nothing. Yo, the Stripper Olympics. Oh, that shit is fucking amazing. You have to spend racks. All right, at least you have to put some shit, because that shit is fucking great. So before we rank them, right? I'm glad that the four of us picked these movies, because I'm not gonna say no names, but one person picked the movie that a lot of white people love, and that's Striptease. I watched Striptease because somebody changed it. I'm not saying no names. Somebody changed it. I watched that boring ass fucking movie.
Right? Bro, okay. What the fuck?
Yo, that movie was boring as shit. I'll get it. Listen. I know white people will say Striptease. Fuck Striptease, because that shit. Listen, she was dancing to some slow music. that shit pissed me off. She's like, not take a bow. Something like that shit would piss me off badly. Striptease is one of the worst movies I've ever seen in my goddamn life.
If your favorite movie is Striptease, I'm assuming you're white, and for one, get some color in your life because Demi Moore needed to do Demi less.
Well, I mean, like I tell you,
Whoa,
Demi Moore.
I'm not saying all that.
Demi Moore stuck to the choreography. Unfortunately, the choreographer knew one pole move, and the rest of it was
that wasn't her fault. She did what she was supposed to do.
Arm.
Okay.
Take the pants off. Open the shirt, like mad dramatic and shit. Like it was mad dumb. Like I was just like, what the fuck is this?
So CJ, you said he did supposed to, but however, the story for Striptease wasn't good either.
No, it was very dumb.
That shit was dumb as fuck. Oh, so
it's supposed to be. It's a comedy.
It's a comedy?
Not a comedy.
Yes.
Striptease is not a fucking comedy.
Oh my god.
Yes, it is. Watch it. No, watch it again.
When did
I'm not watching that shit.
When did you laugh?
Shit is funny.
When did you laugh?
I laughed throughout the whole thing.
You a damn liar.
Especially though when they got the wrong snake. And they just trying to dance with the wrong snake. They just start choking the shit out of it. I'll laugh my ass off. I'll who you are.
What I will say is this: Striptease is dumb.
I'm sorry.
And she had no fucking backbone. Okay, and then on top of it, she danced. And again, I know it's not her. I know it's a choreographer. I just don't understand how. I know you got chosen for face in a situation where it's about your body, because you ain't got chest or ass or moves or rhythm. So I was just like, you here to look cute when you got clothes on, because you're not doing it without clothes on, which is weird, because usually it's easier with your clothes off because you ain't got your clothes on. Most people ain't even looking at your face. It's just, it was very disappointing. It had a whole bunch of Mayo people that were doing Mayo things. It was very weird. It was very weird.
So she went from representing the U.S. government and a few good men to getting butt ass naked, dancing hard
in front of a few good men.
Don't say butt ass naked.
Well,
because they didn't even do butt ass naked.
Okay, she sold titties. She sold titties. Okay. All right.
Them little chicks.
I got Players Club #1. Fucking Hustlers #2. Magic Mike XXL #3, and Chocolate City #4.
Players Club. Hustlers. 2 and 4. 1 and 3.
2 and 4.
2 and 4.
I'm sorry, Stanley.
2 and 4.
The bad part is I knew what I meant. Like
exactly.
I knew what you meant.
Magic Mike XXL numero uno, Players Club numero dos, Chocolate City #3, and Cardi's bitch ass #4.
Okay. Well,
consistency.
Well, I got the same thing as CJ, literally. So Players Club #1, Hustlers, because it's the overall. It is a better movie overall. Again, not really about strippers. It's really about something else. But I give it. I'm not saying. I'm not going to say that it's not shouldn't qualify. I'm just saying that. So
support me, woman. Just kidding. I love you. Please don't hate me.
So, Players Club, because Players Club is all time great. If you haven't seen Players Club, I suggest you watch it. If you like Striptease, watch Striptease first and then watch Players Club. I better shut it down.
If you
hell no,
if you don't watch Players Club, it's gonna be trouble. Now walk it off.
All right. So Players Club
don't watch any of these movies and then watch Players Club. That's just mean.
So Players Club #1, Hustlers #2. I am going to put Magic Mike XXL because it's a better overall movie than Chocolate City, but Chocolate City got better dances, hands down. That being said, that's the end of today's episode. Next week we will go back to two topics. Now we decided to make October. Fuck caramel lattes and pumpkins. All right, this is all slasher, blood, and gore shit right here. So
spooky season, baby.
Shit.
Even though I hate Halloween, spooky season, baby.
So next week's episode is going to be on the best Nightmare on Elm Street movie and what scared us as a kid.
Because Freddy does fuel. Freddy feeds on nightmares. Okay. Makes sense.
And just to give you guys a preview of what scares me as an adult, election season.
White people.
Election season.
Election season.
Same thing. So what that
what scares you? What scares you? Sorry.
So with that being said, my name is DeAndre Robinson, and I laugh a lot. So, and these are my friends. Say goodbye, friends.
Once again, it's your boy Evan Emataki, aka Stanley Yelnats. Yes, that's a Holes reference. Listen, Jada Pinkett Smith, we gotta have a conversation. You're bringing back Red Table Talk for season 2. I need August's side of the story. I need you to woman up and have August across the table from you. Just you and August. I need to hear about this entanglement from August's perspective. Okay, I'm just saying.
She should have did it in August. Oh, or let August deal with her. Anyway.
I'm pretty sure, isn't August the one that snitched to begin with? We don't need his side. You supposed to, as the side person, your job is to shut the fuck up.
Shut the fuck up.
Like, so I was just like, no. I don't hear nothing he got to say. You had 2 jobs. Shut the fuck up and deliver dick. And you failed on one of them. 50%. That's an F. You failed. You failed. With that being said, thank you guys for joining us in another episode. I really appreciate it. It's your girl Cam. Don't forget to follow us. And no, I was not joking about my adult fears. It does scare me. Politics. And every time we have to vote for someone we know is lying to us, so then to be surprised when those lies come out later, it's very scary. It's very scary because you don't know what you're signing up for. With that being said, still glad we're past Trump. He ain't never coming back. Have a good night.
It's your boy CJ, aka the real reason Jenna Dewan broke up with Channing Tatum, because she chose me.